Hey everyone. If I seem a little out of it, it's because Death of a Salesman hits really, really, really hard every time I've read it. Perhaps unsurprisingly, that's what I'm doing today. Although you already knew it because you clicked the title, and I'm going to put the title in the title of the play in the title of the video. So, here we are. If you haven't read Death of a Salesman, you're dead to me. If you haven't read Death of a Salesman, you should read it. I will provide a free link in the description of the video. I always do that. But here's what you need to know for the monologue I'm doing today. It's to Willy Loman, who is the title salesman of the play. He famously wants to die the death of a salesman. That's literally what the title of the play is about. Death of a salesman being like, as a salesman, you deal with a bunch of people and hopefully they like you enough to buy things from you, right? So Willie wants famously to be very well liked. That's all he wants. He wants people to like and respect him for what he is and what he does, which is really, really, it lines up with the American dream and what people want to be. I'll get into that more later. But the death of a salesman is basically when you die, there are a bunch of people around your casket because they liked you and they wanted to be there for your funeral and you meant something to them. It's hard because Willie wants to mean something. And I think we all want to mean something. You know, there's a big difference between the ends that we'll go to chase that. But it's a struggle that I think a lot of people deal with, which is why this is one of the most famous plays in all of America. Two children, Biff and Happy, and then his wife, Linda, who just pretty much is a saint. And the big theme of the play, and you'll see that in the monologue, is that the family doesn't really live in truth. There are a lot of little white lies that are told, and they're told for, on the surface, good reasons. You know, you bolster your children even when they're not doing well. You're not going to hit them with the reality that they're in because you want them to succeed and be well, but at the same time pumping someone full of hot air and telling them that they don't need to apply themselves to math, which literally happens in the play, is going to ruin the rest of their lives, you know? It's really hard. It's really hard. I think what I take from this play is that truth is important. It's not a big like soapbox moment to be like truth is really important, but if you live your life in lies and you live your life pursuing something and telling yourself that you're going to get it even though reality is very, very different, if you live your life in delusion, then you'll only be deluding those that are close to you and you'll bring everyone down because the false reality you're trying to live in doesn't actually exist. It's a heavy play. I'm heavy. This is a very heavy intro. I understand it. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm going to do a tribute to my mom at the end of this video because the whole reason I'm doing this is because my mom asked me to do a monologue from this play and it was her birthday 2 days ago, so that'll be a little bit more lighthearted, I promise. But for now, I think that's all you need to know. I mean, yeah, the whole monologue is pretty much about needing to... Oh, Biff, 34. I'm playing him. That's the monologue person. I'm that person. I'm doing the monologue. You knew that already. But what you need to... what you need to know about Biff is that he got bolstered as a kid, flunked math, already told you that, but he believed himself to be very special. You know, that the Lohman family is special compared to everybody else. And so he believed that he was worth significantly more than the average person and went away from home after flunking math and losing his scholarships for sports because he flunked math. And he just, like, tried to find jobs that would pay him more even though he didn't have the credentials because he was special. He didn't. He didn't find those jobs. And because he felt the need to be special, he would often steal things because he felt as though he deserved it. Because his internal clock says he's special, so he deserves that suit. But that suit's not his, and he doesn't have the money to buy it. But, like, you understand. That's really all you need to know. I hope you enjoy it. Come back next week for more stuff. I'm doing Lepokin from Chekhov next week. Then I'm doing a gender-bent Desdemona the week after. And then, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Please continue being safe. Wear your masks. I know people aren't. I walked outside today and a bunch of people weren't wearing their masks. And I was like, hey, it's not for you. It's to protect the people that are super vulnerable. And, I just don't want old people or people with asthma to die. That's just me in general. I hope you agree. Anyway, love to all. And take care.
No. You're gonna know the truth. What you are and what I am. The man don't know who we are. The man's gonna know. Now hear me, Willie. This is me. You know how I had no address for 3 months? I stole a suit in Kansas City and I was in jail. I stole myself at every good job I ever had since high school because you pumped me so full of hot air that I couldn't stand taking orders from anybody. I ran down 11 flights with a pen in my hand today. And I stopped. You hear me? I stopped in the... Do you hear this? I stopped in the middle of the office building and I saw the sky! I saw what I love in this world! The food, and the work, and time to sit and smoke. And I asked myself, what the hell am I grabbing this for? Why am I trying to become something that I don't want to be? What am I doing in this office making a begging, contemptuous fool of myself when everything that I love is out there, waiting for me? The minute that I say I know who I am. Why can't I say that, Willie? Pop, I'm a dime a dozen, and so are you. A dime a dozen, Pop. You were never anything more than a hard-working drummer who ended up in the ash can like all the rest of them. I am $1 an hour. I tried 7 states and I couldn't raise it. $1 an hour, Pop. I'm not bringing home any prizes anymore, and you're gonna stop waiting for me to bring them home. I'm nothing! I'm nothing, Pop. There's no spite in it anymore. It's just what I am. That's all.
Hello again. I haven't done what you just saw yet because I don't want to be like all cryy when I'm doing this more lighthearted part. But I just wanted to give a thanks to my mom, Lenore. It was her birthday 2 days ago, and really the reason I did this Death of a Salesman monologue was specifically because she asked me to. I told her that she could have literally whatever she wanted for her birthday in terms of a monologue, a TV, a movie, a TV show, a movie, or a monologue from a play. And kind-hearted woman that she is, rather than picking something that she specifically would want to see for herself, she chose Death of a Salesman because it's one of the most known plays in America, and she wanted me to do work that was more well-known so that I could get seen. So even literally on her birthday, for her birthday present, she chose to pick something that would help me. Mom, I love you to death. Truly. You are the reason that I am such a kind person, and I would not be able to survive in New York if it wasn't for the things that you taught me. I'm very, very grateful, and I love you so much. I hope you had a great birthday. I'll probably call you later after I upload this to see if you watched it. So, in preparation for that, don't focus on the tears because they're there for they're here for a good reason. They're here because I love you, like a lot, and you mean a lot to me. And that was super sappy, and everyone else watching this, I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah. Here's a picture of my mom that I thought's really cute, so you know what she looks like. She's a wonderful lady. She is a teacher. She will tell you she's a teacher within the first 3 seconds of meeting you, but she's a teacher who genuinely cares about her students. And although I've been blessed to have a lot of teachers like that, I know that they're few and far between. So the world's a better place because of her. I truly believe that, and that's something I aspire to do as well. So thank you for being an inspiration, Mom, and I love you. Again, take care.